Okay, now, so the next signal that we are going to generate using MATLAB is a sawtooth signal. So again, we will be similar with the analog signal or the sinusoidal wave. You can write the parameters directly. Let's say F is equivalent to 2. So that would be the frequency. Let's say we will be using 2 hertz as the frequency. Now the f of s, okay, that is the duration. That is the sampling frequency. Okay. Now for the time duration, we have t underscore duration. Again, the duration it's the one who says how long will the signal last. Let's say we have 2 seconds. Okay, that's why we can have time duration 2 seconds. Although the commenting is optional, I'm just writing it so that you can understand what is the purpose. Now we will be discussing here the symmetrical when it comes to rise and fall. Let's say for example the width, okay, that is equivalent to 0.5. Example. So what does it mean? That is the symmetry. Let's say the rise, 50% rise, okay, and 50% fall. That is the rise and fall of the signal. Now, we will be using the time vector again. Okay, time vector, that is the command. Okay, so now to declare, to have a declaration or percentage rather, okay, so to have that is T, lean space, 0, then T duration, okay, and then minus the 1 over the f of s, okay, and then comma, where the f of s is multiplied by its t duration. Okay, so that is the purpose, the duration. Okay. And then we have semicolon. Now we will be now generating, okay, the sawtooth wave. Okay, sawtooth wave. Okay, generating, how to generate sawtooth wave? So to plot it, we cannot declare. So I think the code of this is x underscore so, okay, x underscore so is equivalent to sawtooth, okay, then quantity of 2 times the pi is the pi, then times the frequency that we set, then times this is the angular frequency, then but this time we are considering the width, okay, then that would be now to plot it, let's say plotting the signals, and we are talking about let's say for the plot figure plot t, okay, comma, then x underscore so, and then we have the semicolon here. I think that would be, there would be that is the sawtooth wave. Now, to have a title of this generation of signal, we can use title. Okay, title, sawtooth. Okay, sawtooth wave. But the symmetry here is most likely, okay, symmetry is 0.5. Okay, 0.5 seconds. Okay. Okay, so do we have already a title? Then X label, then underscore time, S. Okay, okay. Then we have also a Y label, then amplitude, okay, semicolon. Then uh we can have a limit, for example, Y lim. Okay, let's try to have a limit here. I think we can use negative 1.2, comma 1.2. Okay, then okay. And then the purpose of this is to adjust y-axis for clarity so that we can have a adjustment y-axis for clarity. Clarity. Okay. So I think there is already an adjustment. We use negative 1.2. Okay. Okay. So now as we continue, based on our adjustment of y-axis for clarity, we need to grid on so that you can see uh, the grid. Okay, so that is an example of a sawtooth wave. Okay, which is the explanation of this is we have a symmetry. The width creates a triangular wave with width as equivalent to 0 gives a purely rising sawtooth. And width is equal to 1 giving a falling one. So meaning to say, if I will have a detail, let's say if in the width that we have, let's say for example, we have a point, we use usually in our width, we use a 0.5, creating a triangular wave. Uh, this is used to create a triangular wave. Now, for a width is equal to 0, okay, let me use my marker so that I can uh, teach how to use. Okay, let me. Okay, so now as you notice, what is this width all about? Okay, this is most likely the creates a triangular wave. Okay, now for the uh, width is equal to 0, this is more on the pure rising of a sawtooth wave. And if width is equivalent to 1, that is more on the falling. Falling, okay? Now, the amplitude we have is the sawtooth. This is the amplitude. That is the values, I think that is negative 1 and 1. Multiply by scalar to adjust. Example, we have a 2 multiplied by the sawtooth. Then the plot, the y-lim command, I think you are familiar. We used to expand the y-axis slightly to avoid cutting of the wave's peak. That's why we use the y label. Okay, so I think this is what the sawtooth wave uh, or also a signal that we need to understand. Okay, I hope you understand our topic here. Thank you and good day to all of you.